In tonight's special report, the Fox 21 weather team checking out how this persistent drought continues to affect our area. Many farmers along the Arkansas River Valley are not being allocated any well water this season. Fox 21's Jeff Womack explains.
Colorado Water Protective Development Association, which helps ensure water for producers in southern Colorado, is facing one of its most difficult situations due to the recent drought.
We maximized our storage last year, utilized it all up because it was so dry.
The nonprofit organization represents a little over 1,000 wells, nearly 71,000 acres, now seeing their water resources nearly depleted.
We have been in a continuous drought now for 2 years.
This all coming at a time when many farmers are still trying to repair the damage left over from years past.
The most recent one was 02-03, and I don't think we'd ever really fully recovered from that drought.
As a result, allocations to well waters are not going to be granted for many, meaning no well water for the already thirsty ground. CWPDA having to break this news earlier this year.
Did a lot of explaining, did a lot of calming on the whys and what was going on.
The signs are seen all along the lower Arkansas River Valley, from dusty ground to shallow waters.
A couple weeks ago, this water was right at the bottom of the rocks on the dike here. This is Holbrook Lake. It's north of Swink, about 3 miles. It has a capacity of just over 6,000 acre feet.
This week, all the water from this area is being returned to the Fort Lyon Canal, just west of La Junta.
With my job out as a well tester, I come home pretty depressed.
McElroy has been part of the Pumping Association since the 1980s, and being a farmer, he's had to adjust to new restrictions since the Kansas-Colorado water battles back in the mid-90s, not to mention having to cope with this latest drought.
This is by far the worst that I've ever been through.
CWPDA continues to search for short-term solutions, even looking to other areas for water, and they're still coming up empty.
There's just not even anybody out there that's really willing to sell at a price that we can purchase anything for to benefit our members.
Growers running out of options are forced to make some hard decisions, from reducing crops to thinning herds of livestock.
My place, probably no corn. I have some wheat and alfalfa, and I'm going to try and salvage what I can with the wheat and alfalfa.
For farmers in these parts, it's not just a job, but a way of life, which runs deep.
A lot of us just like to see something growing. And when we can't see that corn coming out of the ground and growing 6 inches a day, it hurts. And of course, your future is in jeopardy.
The ag community won't be the only ones hurt. This year of low yields is going to have a direct effect on local economies and all of us who like to eat.
Farmers that are having to shut down their farms for the year because the water is not available. So, you know, it's going to cost the bigger cities even more, I would think, for groceries, because they're going to be trucked in from a further location or not available at all.
That was Fox 21's Jeff Womack. A little glimmer of hope for farmers. This week's snowpack numbers are up 81% along the lower Arkansas River Valley, but the area still remains under extreme drought conditions.
Well,